Hello, hello. My name is Gavin, and I don't have any idea what's happening right now. And that is the clash of generation, Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z. We want to mash everything up, and what connects people more than a family. So we are playing the family duel, and we asked quite a lot of people. About 300 people took part in this survey, and these people were supposed to see how people move at social media, and we generated questions like in the system of we ask 100 people what they think, and this used to be a TV show in Germany ages ago, and we have two teams that will duel themselves. One person actually asked if family duel is the one where you hit each other's arm, and these are the team leads, Dennis Horn and Nicole Diekmann. Oh, by the way, the English version was family food. Moin. Good morning. So what have you prepared for today? Nicole prepared for Ruckzuck. It's also a different German TV show, and I prepared for family duel. And you still know the rules, but you have to explain them to us again. I tried to find the rules on the internet because sometimes there's different cases where you have to decide. It's not available. I looked at a few episodes, but I asked ChatGPT about the rules. So what can possibly go wrong? Dennis, please wait. Well, I wish there was a safety net. So you both have teams where you have two rules. So they have to be different generations, and they should have time today. And until Sunday, there was one team available. Well, whose team? I just want to mention that again. The team that thought they play Ruckzuck. Yeah, well, we have two teams, and give a big hand of applause for these two teams. You can call their names. So what's your team? Victoria. Nils. Christopher. And Dax. You're doing this really nicely. You're standing in a perfect way. Let's see how the other team performs. Of course, you're allowed to tell people who you are, and some are the catchphrases of the people. But we need the second team on stage. Dennis, who have you on stage? Nur. Yeah, come over, Franzi. Thorsten. And Bob. And there are the catchphrases that the people should tell people who they are, and people are clapping all the time, and we have to show the young generation how TV worked in the 90s. I'll give a big hand of applause to Team Nicole. I am Nicole, and I watched Family Duel when Niels was still playing Lotika Rotti. I'm Victoria, and I'm nearly 30, but my job is to be a youngster. I'm Niels, and I'm making Republica to Niels Publica. Hi, I'm Christopher, and I'm here to catch a few points and to make some fiends. I'm Dax, and my parents met at Familienduell in 1992. I hope they haven't been in the same team. Well, pardon. Well, we continue with the other team, Team Dennis. Hi, I'm Dennis. We bring the knowledge of Wikipedia and the opinion of Blue Sky. Hi, I'm Noor, and we want to see heads rolling. Hi, I'm Franziska. I've been at the first Republica, and we can do this. Hi, I'm Torsten, and I'm just here for the prizes. Hi, I'm Bob, and I still don't understand the rules, but I'm really happy to be here. So the rules are the following. ChatGPT wrote them. We don't know if they're actually true. There's two teams competing against each other. Well, we did that. Okay. We need to. You need to guess the most given answers on questions. Per round, we are asking one question. Each family presents one person, and they give an answer to give the right to give the next answers. At the beginning, we try to find out which team is allowed to answer. And the team who wins the answer right, because now it's getting cryptic, the team who gives the right answer is allowed the answer right and is allowed to guess the most fields of the answers. There's 8 answers per question, and the higher the points are, the more points you get on the point board. As an addition, you have 2 jokers per team. You can give them to us as soon as you as a team have the right to answer, and you request someone from the audience, and the other team is allowed. No, sorry. You can get someone on stage, but we need to get the answer from the audience, and they support you, okay? Are there any questions? How does it work with the right to answer? We talk to each other. No. We have to practice this. So you go to your little desk. These are your glasses. And we start with the first question. These are the jokers, Nicole. You don't have to give the answer right away, but you have to push the buzzer. No, you just hit the table. And which is the most frequent word in a typical LinkedIn post? Mindset. Do you think mindset is in the list? Dennis, do you think it's in the list? Yeah, Nicole starts. Okay.
But, I mean, for example, that wasn't a game-relevant question. I mean, come on, this is entertainment, Dennis. It's just facts, you know. Werner Schütze, the moderator of Ruckzuck, the German equivalent of Forsyth's Hot Streak, he always had a special suit, and he was trying to... He was leading discussions with the team members in order to distract them. When was the last time where was your last vacation? Italy. Has any one of you been to Italy recently? Yeah, if we can't fill the full 60 minutes, then that's the kind of banter we have to partake in. Okay, you can pass the mic to Victoria now. You don't have to step ahead in front. My guess is success. And yes, success is one of the answers. I is the top answer. Awesome. Thankful. Grateful. No, that's sorry. The first Red Cross. Learning. And yes, learning is part of it. I mean, we could now keep going. but I think we should pass the mic to the opposite team to give one answer to collect some points at least. So maybe talk amongst yourselves, decide on something. So can we just keep guessing? What is 18 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2? 27. Is that correct? Yes. That's 27 points. What's your answer? Inspiration. No, not among the answers. What would have been there? Business, chance, AI, and performance. So 27 points for Team Nicole. Okay, they're leading 27-0. I really thought that was a test round, and we're actually already playing. That's mean. Right, next question. Victoria, please come to the front, because now you have to buzzer. Same for Noor. I'm going to ask the question, and then you hit the buzzer. Whoever's going to be quicker. Which creator should post less on social media? My answer is Monte. Was that? I shouldn't have said anything. Sorry. Wasn't my intention. Oh, Monte wasn't among it. No, what's your answer? I'm going to say Bibi Heinig. Yes, so this is your round. I'm too old for these people here. Okay, now you have to guess one after the other. One after the other. Dennis, you can start if you want. If you want to be a gentleman, I mean, it's like a hot streak. Doesn't matter. Kati Hummels. And that's a no for me. Who are these 300 people that you asked? Papa Platte, another German creator. No, he's not on the list. Pamela Reif. They're already discussing because they could steal that round. So Pamela Reif, is she on that list? What do you think? No. So what is your answer? Sasha Lobo. Yes, the Lobos are in that list. Wow. I'm really sorry that I wasn't allowed to answer because I would have said Markus Söder. So maybe you just passed that thing to the other team, so you can keep going. No. You don't debate. Just individually, just guess. Obviously. Nicole, what's the first person in your head? Give us a second. Marie Nasemann. No, sorry, I don't have any crosses anymore, so. We can just keep going. You're allowed to have 3 crosses. Markus Söder. Is he on that list? Yes, Markus Söder is on that list. He's not a content creator. That's cheating. These 300 people really don't know what they're talking about. Who's number 1? What's his name again? Or her name again? The one creator that I'm thinking about. You know who? It's good. There's another one that like Dougie B. Second cross for you. You can't steal anymore. You're out of this race. There's one chance left. Riese? We're gonna take a joker from the audience. Okay, I'm gonna get someone from the audience for you. There are a few arms up. I can't see anything. I don't have my glasses on. I'm Alex. Kim Virginia is my guess. Did she really get you out of that spot, or? Well, I think this is risky because it's kind of a boomer creator, but let's say Kim Virginia. Not on the list. So, very common. All of them. So it's the last spot, but still. Andrew Tate. It's not about knowledge. Frank Thelen. Yeah. I can definitely second that one. Donald Trump. Elon Musk. That would have been the top answer. I mean, I didn't specify what a creator is, so that's the devil's in the details, you know? So, Franzi, you're not going to get any points. You had 3 X's, so we got no points at all. So if you have... That doesn't make any sense. We're not going to keep playing. The rules are strange, and the rules keep changing all the time, or at least that's what it sounds like. I want a reliable set of rules. All right. Which viral hit is living rent-free in your head? Who was faster? Do it again. Do it again. I think Franzi was faster, yeah. I have one in my head for about a week already. Espresso macchiato. Not on the list. Niels, what's your pick? What's the current song by Doechii? No, it's not on the list. I'm sorry. Oh, if you can keep changing the rules, I asked 100 people and they told me yeah. Okay, we have to do it again. So, Franzi, you're welcome to ask again. To guess again, sorry. ChatGPT has nothing in store for this. Whiteberry Lily? Shuring David? I think it's by Deichkind. It's a German band. Hip-hop. Not on it. The Pasha meme. Also not on there. That's not my fault. Come on, guys. Think younger or older or whatever. Checkst du by Saide is not. Baby Shark. Yes, Baby Shark. Finally. That's your round. Okay, that's how old we are. Okay, so it's not listeners, but more like readers. I mean, that's great because that's kind of my age range. So yeah, that's good. I think someone like you, Schnappi. Schnappi's not on the list. That was a song from the 90s, so or beginning of 2000s. I'm thinking too young. My generation already was taken by someone else and it didn't work, so. ABBA. Any ABBA song. Who doesn't know the viral hit ABBA? I think there were actually a few in there, but it didn't make it to the top 10, sorry. I think ABBA was a good guess. You basically picked the oldest thing you could think of. I don't know what that song name is, but that was the viral hit. That's before viral hits existed. You know the one that's on every Insta story. And I'm sorry. I'm looking at the names and I can't really find it, even if it's on there. Wasn't that already a guess by Niels? I'm sorry, I can't find it on the list. We're gonna say Gangnam Style. It's the top answer. So basically you just asked all people. All right. We asked 100-year-old people, so one 100-year-old person. All right. Thorsten, what's your guess? It's not going to take long. I really have no idea. I would have said Schnappi, but I mean, we can just stop if you don't want any points. I have an idea. It really only depends on what people answered. So I was gonna say keins or nothing. So okay, so this is your last chance, really. Somebody that I used to know. Not on the list, sorry.
Auf dem letzten Platz wäre gewesen, wo bist du mein Sonnenlicht?
Where Are You My Sunshine is on 8th place. 7 is, I don't know, Digger. I mean, it's not a song. It's still young, though. I can't do anything about these 100 people. Atemlos, so this is breathless, but another German asked. Where did you ask? Was it like in the youth correction facility? APT and Never Gonna Give You Up. So think historically. This is a historical round. Never Gonna Give You Up is something we could have found. So did we not get any points? Yeah, none of you got points. Which Clubhouse moment do you still enjoy looking back on? Bodo Ramelow. That is on the third spot, so this is your round. I'm really sorry. Okay, Bob, you have 3 X's. You didn't get any points, sorry. I know the rules are hard. This is a mean game, but this is how the game works. Arafat. Abu Chaka. This is place 4. Or 4th place. Applause. I'm going to take a guess. I didn't want to cut the line, but I really remember well the song of the Mecklenburgers by Amthor, a German conservative politician, reasonably young. He's not on the list. I'm sorry. So I remember how Lily Blauschum did a whole night with Paul Ronsheimer. Said he's a really nice guy. It's not something you hear about a certain type of journalist. I mean, that's true, but it's not on the list. Something about Helene Fischer. I don't think she ever was on Clubhouse. Okay. There are things that didn't happen on Clubhouse, but that were related to it somehow. So we're just gonna ask another joker. Is Peter Wittkamp in the house? Who did you choose? The person with the glasses here? Or? Right, who are you? I'm Martina. I never had Clubhouse, but I remember that you had to be invited and that you had to know someone in order to get in. So something like the invitation or the being invited. When we got the code for the invitation. Yeah, something with code. That's our answer. That is actually on the list, the waiting for the invite. Thank you, Martina. Thank you. Right. We still have 4 or 5 open fields, and you're. Can we just skip and pass on? I'm gonna just keep what we have and move on. So. What you just said, because I'm going to give you a tip. Like, there were a few singular answers, and one of them was, I fell asleep in a bed in a silent room and have woken up to a snoring person next to me, and I don't remember how. So that was their favorite Clubhouse moment, because someone was snoring. So someone else wrote a 1-hour-long discussion with the boss of our company who is trying to do some marketing for our firm, but basically only employees were in the channel, and that's kind of pointless. Okay, you're not thinking too meta. That's not clever. So the platform wasn't online for that long, so it wasn't all that relevant. So people were saying this is all different and this is all very real, and we really get into connection and discussion. And then there was this whole vaccination thing happening during the pandemic. So short lifetime. I'm going to give you a point because the second most given answer was, what is Clubhouse? One of the highlights for me was the ever-changing icons by Clubhouse, because it basically had the employee of the month was part of the app, so their photo was basically the app logo every month, and that was very different from every other app. But unfortunately, no one said that, so this is not. We're trying again with. So no, they don't remember any of these moments. So, and that is the top answer. I get it. Okay, so we stole all of the points, right? Yeah, with hot streak, that would have been the case. So how much is that? Why didn't we get their points then? So we played until, they can still have 3 crosses, and I have a feeling you don't understand the rules or how to hand out the points, or I don't have a very good feeling about these points. Come on, guys, it's a game. Play it. It's supposed to be fun. We don't care about the rules. So I'm sorry, you have to keep playing now. You have to keep guessing until you have all of them. Thomas Gottschalk. And yes, Thomas Gottschalk is an answer, because he basically didn't find the right room and got lost. Huh.
Sascha Lobo. Well, it belongs to this answer because this belonged to the Gottschalk thing. So he connected him with a different smartphone to the right channel. Well, that was cringe, kind of. Well, Franzi. I would say Elon Musk. No, I'm sorry, this is a cross for you. Torsten, it's all about you. I don't even have the faintest idea. Well, that's what it makes it interesting. I'd say Yoko. Franzi says I'm supposed to say Yoko. It's not in the answers. I'm sorry, there's no points for you. Yay! That's a nice system. Who needs points anyway? Tine Wittler was there. What? She renovated Clubhouse. She's still on Clubhouse and at the moment, so yeah, she's still using it, but I'm not here. And the last thing was people who used an Android weren't able to use it. Well, yeah, that's something that I mentioned with the icon, basically. Yeah, well. So now it's an easy thing. That's something for DAX. You can't really collect any crosses, but I have been optimistic about it. But well, Bob, hefty Bob, Instagram. You say okay? Instagram is on spot 3. May I say something as well? But only if they have 3 X's. Yeah. Okay, Blue Sky. It's in 2nd spot. These are the people who listen to our podcast. TikTok, of course, safe. Yeah, it's there. 8th place. Mastodon is the top answer. By the way, the survey has been spread on Mastodon, so it's relatable. You also see that Mastodon is your top app. Yeah, mine it is. I can't imagine Facebook being part of this, but maybe YouTube. YouTube is there, yes. And so you don't have any access, and you collected the points. We got the first round. Wow. So you don't understand that? What's the question? Didn't we also have like 5 right answer, but you have points? That was whatever. It's like you're being angry. Let's talk about your team. Yeah, well, just get over it. So there's a lot of points being counted there. I can't calculate it in my head. 63, they say. Okay, I will trust that. 23 plus 19. Do we have fact checkers here? You have to go to the Cologne basement, which is 63. You did well. Wow. Next round. Are you ready? So Nicole is going on, and Dennis, yes. So I want to play fair. On which social media trend can you still remember? Clubhouse. Dennis, what do you say? The Ice Bucket Challenge. This is the top answer, of course. I like your emotions when this topic comes up. Dennis, did you do that? No. Has any one of you done the Ice Bucket Challenge? Let's raise their hands. Okay, there's at least a few people. 3 of 40. I don't know how many we are. Same quota, yeah. 3 of 40. In the holidays in Italy? So, Nicole. No, Nicole is ready. Nicole is ready. Are we allowed to do that? Planking. Oh, wow. I haven't thought about that for a long time, but I'm sorry all the other people haven't as well. The mannequin challenge? Oh, I took part in that too. Sorry, it's also not a part of this. So you can discuss, and the others? I'd say to take the Joker. No, none. Okay, sorry, that's not the answer. The Tide Pod Challenge, where the kids eat the detergent tabs. Well, so we've won. A none. Yeah, well, they said that as well. It's not loud enough. It's the acoustics in this room. So you have one last chance. Social media trends is not only challenges. It can be a lot. What kind of filters? The Ghibli photos of ChatGPT. Nope. sorry. There's no points in this round. We show you everything. The bread summer, Gruscheln, which was a feature of a German social network. And everyone goes, yeah. The bottle flip challenge. I took part in that too. Bread recipes during lockdown. 3% said that. Okay, no. The Follow Friday. Yeah, and Harlem Shake. Oh, wow. The Harlem Shake. I want to give you... I need infos on the test group. Which age cohort was used? I don't know that. I'm sorry. Guess between 30 and 100. Okay. Yeah, well. All two of them. So it's about 300 people who took part in this. Because all the 30-year-old people took part in Bread Summer. Yeah, well, let's go on. Which hashtag don't you want to read anymore? Follow for follow is not part of the answers. Okay, that would be a good tip. Yes. Victoria? Kinky Friday. It's not one of those. I haven't read that myself, but I don't know where you're around, and you're allowed to guess once more. Well, these are up. Don't moan about the audience. Well, who of you gave their voices to that thing? Are we on? Hashtag for you. I'd like to give this the right answer. It's for you page. That counts. Yes. I know. So you can give the next answer. Okay. I have to give the microphone to Torsten. Torsten? Yeah. I'm still there. I say outfit check. No, sorry. Link in bio. I know. I'm doing an easy thing, AFD. It's one of the top answers. And you got it? You all gave an answer? There's still one cross left? Ah, that's how it works. That works differently every round. It's crazy. You can take these 8 points. Give a tip. Pride Month. No, sorry. Team Gavin is not part of this inspo. Suck off. Selfie. AI. Hashtag van life. The top answer would be at. In second spot, Söder ist. Söder eats. It's a German politician from Bavaria. He tends to like sausages. So can we just rather play Rückzug? No, we don't do that. Okay, next answer. What's the most frequent lie in social media postings? Haha. Yeah, I got that. I understood that, the question. Yes. So what's the answer? No filter, of course. Yeah, it's the top answer. The round goes to you. It's good. So you're finally getting the vibe. Nicole, you have to help me. We only asked 300 people what's the most frequent answer. I can give you the Excel sheet. because so many people asked. Yeah, that's actually something I've been asked frequently. And if you still have to answer, all of you, and without getting 3 X's, then you get points. We have a look at YouTube about it. Okay, next. What else? Victoria? You're on the row and you have to answer. Keine Werbung, no ad. Sorry, that's not an answer. I'd say self-board, but you have answered already, so you don't have to. Well, whatever the rules are. The story of a taxi driver who tells you something really true in the taxi. You want to say it yourself, but you don't dare to do that, and so the taxi driver has the courage to say it. Come on. Lead me to the rubble. So at some point, all of this might be true, and you are allowed to discuss. What's the wrong thing you said? Okay, the taxi driver. Yeah, well, we have number 2 or 3. My kid said something at breakfast. Yeah, K1 has said. That's part of it, right? So you won the 16 points. What happened. I won what's 27 plus 16? They are all shouting numbers. Do we get one right answer? 47 plus 16. Yeah. 63. Is that actually right, what I'm doing? Yeah, I'm really safe about that. 63, that's right. Did you cheat? But we show you all the answers. This is not the math Olympics. On spot 2 is woke up like this. 3 is unpopular opinion. Today I learned as part of it. I'm feeling good. I'm fine. Yeah. And felt cute might delete later. That would have been the thing, yes. We go on. Thorsten against Christopher. Again, we ask people who listen to our podcast and look at our social media, which social media platform haven't you used in any way? TikTok. TikTok. Was he the quickest, really? Was Christopher faster? No. Thorsten, what would you say? Let's have Christopher do this. It's not easy for him as well. So, Christopher, I said TikTok, which is the top answer. And now we're losing it for some reason.
I really don't care about the 24 points if I'm going to lose anyway. So, Twitch is my answer, and Twitch is wrong. I'm sorry. It's not like they didn't use it, but they didn't answer it often enough. So, OnlyFans, not on the list. Did we already have dating platforms? Tinder? So, dating platforms, is that social media? No, people don't think it. Thorsten, what's your guess? Snapchat. Snapchat's on the list. Awesome. Do we have to keep going now? Yeah, sure. Keep going. Mastodon. Not on the list. 100 people in an old folks' home. They're definitely not represented. Threads is not on the list either. Sorry. Second cross. You're not allowed to steal. If they get it all wrong, then the round's over and no one gets a point. Facebook. Also not on the list. What would LinkedIn have been on the list? Yeah, LinkedIn would have been placed too. Instagram. That's really interesting. Blue Sky, X, Pinterest, and Be Real. I think we should have 24. Can you please characterize the gender ratio in that group? And surprisingly even. Maybe 45, 55 or something. So, well, we can do another round, right? One more. One more for the road. Dax comes up front, and can you please at least wait for the question? One word after the other. A new hype app shows up. What's the first thing that happens? You do it. Come on. First thing that happened is Gavin is gonna hand out invites in checked off the game show we're playing now. I'm gonna try Sasha Lobo again. What's he gonna do? He's gonna do a podcast about it. And he's gonna be against the app. What's he gonna do in the podcast? We need to be specific because there's actually 2 Lobo answers. What's the question again? I mean, what was the question? Why do I need to be more specific? What's Sasha Lobo gonna do? He's gonna use it and he's gonna talk about it in a podcast. He's gonna log in, but fortunately both are wrong and you'll get it later. Okay, we're just gonna collect Franzi. Sasha Lobo is gonna log in and then talk about it in the podcast, how awesome it is. I'm gonna allow that because it contains a rating, and the thing is he's gonna write an article saying that it's gonna be the next big thing. And you have to hand over the mic to you, Sasha. Okay, I have no idea. The idea is not bad. Sasha Lobo is going to say that the app is complete trash. So he's going to write an article and say it's complete crap. Bob already took a guess, so I don't know. I mean, this is work in progress. He's saying no invite codes. There's a TikTok trend about it that's going viral. Or it's going to show up on TikTok. Nah, sorry. Second cross, second mistake. There are concerns about GDPR violations. Not on the list, sorry. Who's gonna say that? I mean, okay, corporate accounts are gonna interact with each other. Big MNCs talking to each other on the app. I'm gonna solve. Influencers are gonna complain about missing reach. Millennials are gonna use it wrong. A quote, why it's better to be here than anywhere else. Cat pictures and setting up my Twitter jokes, and everybody follows the same people as everywhere else. I think that's it, guys. So you still have 2 jokers left, and we didn't use any, and we still won. So we have to subtract them from the result. So that's about 20 points per joker because you didn't interact with the audience. So the good news is everybody is a winner here because we have... actually, there's only one prize and you have to share, but you're all winners. It's a good book. It's... The team with less points is Team Nicole. Is the book WhatsApp, an intro for dummies. This is going to help us all. And the winner team should really... How much did you love this? It changes everything. Which game did you love the most? Yeah, Hot Streak. Are we going to play Hot Streak next year? Are you going to be here next year again? You won using TikTok the right way by a German technical press on the low end. So, is there any feedback? Is there any criticism? I found that this was enjoyable. It was fun. I'd do it again and again. It was awesome. It was perfect. So all of the people who played were enjoying this. So thank you and goodbye. Have a nice evening.